Hey Gemini, welcome to your December reading. So, before we even get into your cards, what I'm hearing from Spirit is that you have delicate and powerful antennae, okay? And because of that, you want to be exquisitely sensitive about what you tune them toward, what you tune in to receive, okay? What I'm hearing is there are some really beautiful things to receive for you in the month of December, like very emotionally fulfilling love, connection, affirmation, uh, even like a sense of self-empowerment. And we'll get into your cards. I'm sure it's going to pop up in there. And there's also a whole host of other stuff that is going to be available in December. So you want to be aware to what you are tuning into. As an amplifier by nature, like that's part of your zodiacal design. You think about what you want to receive and allow into your system because that is what you amplify and share, whether you intend to or not. So think about what you're tuning in toward. And I want to say lead with your heart. You know, when all else fails or seems murky, how does it feel to tune into this person or this energy or this channel or this podcast or whatever? And you may decide to maybe start detaching from some things and really plugging into others. Okay? Okay. Let's get into the story of your month. We will look at the recent past as it pertains to the present and the unfolding future. We'll pull Spirit's guidance for you. We'll take a look at the climate that is showing up around you, and we will take a look at how you are showing up. Pull a persona card to look at which qualities you want to bring forward as the protagonist of your own story in the month of December. So Spirit, thank you for helping me tune in, for the Gemini people tuning into this reading. You know them, you walk with them, you whisper to them. Spirit, anything you've been waiting to share. For those who carry the archetype of Gemini, want to know what they need to know, wow, cards jumping, for their highest good. Want to know about the past for Gemini as it pertains to the present and the unfolding future. How is the path forward looking, Spirit? And what do you want to share with Gemini to help them navigate the path in the best way possible in order to best step into fulfillment, abundance, authenticity, ease? How can we help Gemini live their best possible life? Thank you, Spirit. Month of December, what's showing up? And what is your guidance for Gemini? Beautiful. Self-empowerment. All the major arcana. Holy shit. Okay. Holy shit, Gemini. Like 5 out of 7 major arcana. Woo. So you need to trust yourself more. We're going to jump right over to the key position. 8 of Swords, a little bit of hesitation to move forward in a direction that is really calling to you. It may be necessary for some of you to really focus on, this Chariot, strength, judgment, the sun, like Spirit talking about self-empowerment and loving and appreciating the power that you bring to the table. Some of you have maybe had a past of hiding from your power. You maybe even have a present of hiding from your power. For those of you who were perhaps assigned female at birth, those of you who are women and girls, there could be a little bit of installed, well, not that powerful. Well, not that honest. Well, not that loud. Fuck all that. Surprise! Maybe if you haven't been here before, you don't know that about me, but fuck all that. You do not need to hide from yourself, and you do not need to fit into anybody's box. As a matter of fact, I see you breaking out in a really beautiful way. I see you waking up to how much you have, how much you are able to do. The Chariot sitting in the recent past, making a decision, a very wide awake, conscious decision to move in a certain direction, to like discipline yourself, to move in a direction that feels right to you. a willingness to face your fears, any resistance, any restrictions along the way to get to the life that you want, to be the person that you want to. Being daring, being daring brings us face to face with our fears. And you may still have some insecurities and doubts about your worthiness or your ability. But looking at these cards, you know, at the threat of being totally cliched, looking at the Eight of Swords, it's all in your head. That's kind of the meaning of the Eight of Swords, is you've stacked up these swords in front of yourself to remind yourself why, like, oh no, I can't do that. Not me. That wouldn't be nice, or that would make me look stupid in front of people, or etc. And part of the symbolism of the Eight of Swords really is one holding oneself back, because this person, there's no guards around, nobody's holding her in any kind of, you know, there's no weapon present. She's standing there in very loose ropes with a blindfold on that she could literally, she could shrug off the ropes and the restrictions, remove the blindfold, and navigate through those swords, right? But it's sometimes scarier to see than not to see. I don't see many of you staying in that place. The sun is sitting in the climate, the energy around and available to you. So awareness, consciousness, like somebody turning the lights on in what has maybe been like a dark room, or and when I say a dark room, I mean like, oh, I was not even aware of that. I wasn't even aware that I'm scared of disappointing my partner, my parent, my whatever, and that was holding me back from doing this thing that I want to do. But when I weigh not doing this thing against potentially feeling a little embarrassed when my partner or my parent or whatever sees the thing I've chosen to do, I know that what I need to do is really more important to me than not looking silly or whatever. Do you know what I'm talking about? I see revelations abound, and they bring you to a choice point. So let's look at your protagonist card, your persona. The Queen of Cups. Follow your heart, as Spirit said earlier. Queens have nothing to do with sex and gender, everything to do with personality type. And queens are like incubators, you know what I mean? Queens are creators. They nourish and hold the space in which things occur and grow and are born. And the Queen of Cups is the queen of the heart, the queen of the emotions, and even the queen of like the soul. The truth and the understanding that runs even deeper than emotion, if we can find the stillness and space to let ourselves go that deep, like to where intuition is. You know what I'm talking about? If any of you have ever had an intuitive hit and it was like, oh, I don't necessarily love that bit of information that I just received, but it feels perfectly clear. It feels perfectly real and clear to me. That's intuitive. Oh, damn, he's cheating on me? Damn, it doesn't come with all these stories or all this emotion necessarily in the moment. It just drops in. That's the kind of revelation that Spirit is showing me. I don't mean anyone's cheating on you. I was just using that as an example for, you would think that if I had this thought or even this emotion, that it would bring, he's cheating on me. You know what I mean? It would bring up anger, or it would bring up a narrative. It's this bitch and it's at this job. And but no, it's just like, oh, damn, he's cheating on me. Ooh, like High Priestess. You know what I mean? Like, so that's there. Okay. Okay. So listen to your heart. Don't leave your feelings out of the equation in any way. I said that this is bringing you to a choice point, sitting in the position representing your hopes and fears. Two of Wands. Do I pursue my passion? Do I go out of my proverbial comfort zone? You know, the Two of Wands is like, I've got this thing established. This already works. This is standing. It's good. I've collected a bunch of skills around it, but something is calling me. There is something, I'm going to use the word exotic because it's like out of my normal realm. It would take me to new places, internally, externally, whatever. Metaphorically, geographically, whatever. It's a choice to be more of yourself as opposed to staying in a position that maybe just doesn't rock any boats, doesn't make any waves. Listen, the Queen of Cups makes waves. She is the tide. Make some waves. Speaking of, we have Judgment sitting in the future, literally another vision of deep, deep ocean. and a wave coming. Revelation, a wake-up call, and a feeling, and again, that sense of like understanding and then making this choice. I said a choice point. I hadn't even, the way that spirit comes through is very interesting, and it's kind of like magnets where they draw my eye where they want me to go, right? So I say choice point, and then I look at your guidance, your advice, justice, weighing your heart and your mind and making the decision that is life affirming, which is what I want to say with the sun, the one where you feel like life is full of possibilities, like there is a long, wonderful road ahead, that you could find new friends, new allies, new adventures, new powers on. Really important for you right now not to feel like wherever it is that you are, you're stuck there. It's absolutely not true. For a lot of you, I see you're already on the path. For those of you who still feel like you're holding back, I want to give you encouragement. I want to give you encouragement that it's right to choose what feels right to you. And here's one of those facts of life and the universe and the beautiful math that is God. If a decision is right for you and rings true for you, it is right for everybody around you, even if it is irritating to them or challenges them or hurts their feelings. If it is true for you that you need to break up with somebody, even though that breaks their heart, it's breaking yours too, right? It is still the right thing, and if it's right for you, it's right for everybody, because the truth is always right for everybody, okay? So making whatever choice, I'm hearing a few different things, okay? This is a general reading. I'm hearing for some of you, it's like a revelation around gender or like expression, like this is who I am from now on. And it, you know, kind of take it or leave it. But I'm not leaving it. That's what I'm hearing. Take it or leave it, but I'm not leaving it. So you're not abandoning this aspect of yourself or this thing that you want to have or create or be in the name of keeping other people around or comfortable or etc. Look at all these major arcana, Gemini. This is a really important decision and direction that you are choosing to move in. Trust yourself. Strength says you have the power. And if you feel like you lack power, it is only because you are not engaged with some certain parts of yourself that you are rejecting, again, to keep people around you comfortable. No, I can't be that powerful. I can't be that honest. I can't be that, I can't prioritize myself and my well-being more than I prioritize this other person's. You doing it for yourself gives that person the best opportunity to learn how to do it for themselves. You will be modeling this for this other person, for those of you for whom that resonates. I can't love you enough for you to start loving yourself. But you might learn from me loving myself what it looks like and start trying some things. Okay? Just a thought. You could really help out this person or family member or lover that Spirit is referencing by helping yourself, by embracing yourself, by loving yourself so fully, the way the child in the sun does. They are not embarrassed. They are not ashamed. Be the child you wish to see in the world. Joyful, ready to receive applause, ready to receive appreciation, and just looking for joy. On the hunt for joy and revelation, and to feel authentically embodied. Okay. Let me know what you think, Gemini, if you feel like it. I really appreciate those of you who comment, who like, who subscribe. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Can't believe we're at the end of the year. Sending you so much love, many blessings to you and yours. And if I don't see you in your mid-month reading, then I hope to see you in 20 motherfucking 25. Wow. Bye, Gemini.